Hi there, Prairie Plant Girl here. Today I'm going to be planting some dahlias. I have 4 gorgeous Cafe au Lait dahlias, and I want to be putting them in this flower bed here behind me. So, the Cafe au Lait is a nice big dinner plate type dahlia. They have gorgeous blooms. Okay, so I got all 4 of the dahlias planted, and I think they'll look really nice to kind of come across here. These 2 are kind of in a line here. I tried to stagger them a little bit, but I think they wound up a little bit in a line. And then one goes back there by this poor sad yew. I need to do some trimming on that yew. And then the other one kind of pops out on the other side of kind of just around the corner of this bed here, which I think will be nice to kind of have these 3 here and then that one over there just to kind of draw your eye over. A few things about dahlias that you should know is in my climate zone 3, they are not hardy perennials here, so they will have to be dug up and stored somewhere that's frost free. I'm not even sure where they begin to be perennial. I'm thinking zone 9, something like that. But most places you're going to have to dig them up and put them away in a frost-free place for the winter, for the cold months. They don't want to be hit by frost. A light frost is okay, it'll probably kill off the foliage. A heavy frost is definitely going to kill the plant, and you don't want it to get into the tuber for sure. So dahlias like nice consistent feeding and watering, so you need to be making sure they're heavy feeder, making sure they're getting fed regularly. I'll be coming in and giving them a liquid feed every week, and I'll be checking them every day or two to see if they need some water. Oh, mosquitoes, they want as much sunlight as you can give them. So it maybe looks like they're in a little bit of a shady place here right now, but that's because it's extremely overcast today. So they look like they're not in a lot of sun right now, but they'll be getting full sun in this area here, and they'll really enjoy that. They'll appreciate having their planting done on an overcast day. That'll give them a chance to get their roots settled in before they have too much heat hitting them. So let's have a look at how I tie them and get them secured to the stakes, because if you're somewhere where it's very windy, like I said, especially with these big dinner plate dahlias, you want to be staking them. It's good to put the stake in the ground when you plant them, so you're not injuring the roots when you go to put it in later. And you want to get them staked so they don't fall over and break, because it'll be very disappointing if you have those big beautiful blooms on your dahlia plants and all of a sudden the wind comes by, or a big heavy rainstorm or something, and snaps those branches on you. So I have my stake in the ground just near to the stem of the dahlia, and I just have some heavy duty string or twine. You could use anything, something that's softer, not like a wire or something is best, because you don't want to have it cut right through the stem of the dahlia and pinch it. So I'm just gonna cut some off here and take it around my stake, and I'm going to cross the strings, and then I'm going to continue down the stake until I can get down to where the stem of the dahlia is. And take it around the stem, and then I'll just tie it off. Now you don't want to tie it super tight to the stake. You want it to have a little bit of room to move and be jostled around in the wind, so it's not just going to snap off. So you can see this can move around still. And then I'll come up and I'll do this part up here. So I'll do the exact same thing, just take it around the stake, cross it, and then take it, kind of work it around through the leaves gently until I can get to some of the stem here. And then just tie it loosely around there. And it doesn't matter which side you tie it by, if it's the stake or the stem, it doesn't really matter. And as the leaves and things fill in here, the string will kind of disappear anyway, so it doesn't really matter. If you want to use something green, that's totally up to you. And then as this plant continues to grow up, I'll continue to stake it, tie it to the stake. So this dahlia here has several main stems to it. It's shot up in several spaces. And so you can tie each of them individually to the stake, or you could put in 3 different stakes. What I like to do is just take it around the stake and just loosely kind of go around all 3. And give them support that way. They can all move together and support one another. And that'll be enough support for them. And Same thing, as it continues to grow up, I'll continue to tie off the parts that need to be tied off. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.